I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Pledge of Allegiance, a pledge that many kids, including myself, would recite when we were younger throughout the years. Within the past several years, though, controversy has been brought up regarding whether the phrase, "one nation under God," should remain in the pledge, or if it should be altered, or even taken out altogether. I think that the phrase, "one nation under God," should remain in the pledge without being modified at all. First, I'll talk about the history behind the pledge, then we'll talk about why the phrase, "one nation under God," was added, and finally, really how this issue can never be solved. The original pledge was created by a Baptist minister named Francis Bellamy during World War II. The original Pledge of Allegiance did not include the phrase, "one nation under God." During that time, a magazine company wanted to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Christopher Columbus discovering America. Also, during that time, American flags were very uncommon in schools, and a magazine company wanted to change that. In time, they had sold American flags to more than 26,000 schools and asked Bellamy to assist in the flag movement. He was asked to write a program to celebrate Christopher Columbus's discovery by adding a flag salute. His original pledge went like this: "I pledge allegiance to my flag and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." The original pledge was recited while giving a stiff, uplifted right-hand salute, and was quickly criticized and discontinued because of the resemblance to the Hitler salute. The phrase, "one nation under God," was then added officially in 1954 by President Eisenhower. It was added to show that America was disagreeing with the Soviet Union and that our rights could not be taken away, and that they came from a higher power. He quotes, "Without God, there could be no form of American government, nor any American way of life." President Eisenhower's influence changed the pledge to its present form. On June 14th, Flag Day, President Eisenhower signed the measure into law. The name of God had been added to the nation's Pledge of Allegiance. He quotes, "From this day forward, the millions of our school children will daily proclaim the dedication of our nation and of our people to the Almighty." Unfortunately, there is way too much controversy over this issue. The ruling on keeping or removing the phrase, "one nation under God," in the Pledge of Allegiance will never be made. No matter what the outcome is, people are going to get angry. If the phrase is taken out, Christians will fight to have it put back in. If the phrase is left in, atheists will fight to have it removed. There are many conflicting opinions which are difficult, if not impossible, to resolve. Jehovah's Witnesses is a group that does not approve of the use of the phrase, "one nation under God." They believe that the God spoken in the pledge is not the same as the God Christians believe in, and that offering a pledge to anyone or anything other than God is idolatrous. The Jehovah's Witnesses take a verse from Matthew where it states, "Nobody can serve two masters," and so they worship the God from the Bible and not anything else. I believe that the phrase, "one nation under God," should remain in the Pledge of Allegiance and should not be modified at all. The original Pledge of Allegiance did not include the phrase, "one nation under God," and President Eisenhower felt that it was necessary to add it to the Pledge of Allegiance in order to make a point. Because of all the different opinions about keeping the phrase in the Pledge of Allegiance, it will be almost impossible for a ruling to be made that makes everyone happy. There are many different opinions on this matter. I feel that the phrase should remain in the Pledge of Allegiance and not be modified at all, while others certainly will think differently than me. Because of the controversy and how personal it is to too many people, it is unlikely that this issue will ever be resolved.